Hello and welcome to FullStellar. I'm Flakes and this is your 6th HTML tutorial. Next up is a form. A form is which basically is used for contact forms, for login screens, registering screens, polls, etc. So basically what a form is and how a form starts, you just type in literally just form and close that. Well, nice, isn't it? Yeah, we made a form, but how to actually get content in there is just to um, just put in plain text. So, like, we're going to make let's see, a little login screen here. So, username. Wait, let's capitalize that U colon. How to actually get a form where you can actually put in your name is the easiest thing to do. So, actually, you put an input and you base the type of that. Is it a text or is it um, is it a button, a submit button, etc.? Is it a checkbox or a radio button, etc.? So basically, what we're going to do is a text because we want plain text in here. So just type in text, and we need to give it a name. Else the form where will be the little script, which mostly PHP, wants to know what kind, which he actually needs to know the type of data to actually search for your username, and if it's actually good with each other, with like if your username and your password come over as in the MySQL database. But that's all about PHP, and you don't need to know that for a plain website you just want to create. So we just create this as first name, and we close this. So and we put a break behind this. Next up is just a password. And we basically do the same. Wait, why did I just put first name in here? That's so stupid. Username. Always do this in small, like uncapitalized letters. So and put this as text again, and name equals to password. And we close that. Basically what we did is it made like the markup for a login screen. So if we look at that in the browser, and you see you can type in your name, so Flakes, my password. Wait, isn't a password always hidden? And why? How come it's not actually a password if I actually named my name a password? Well, that's basically the easiest thing to do. You see that we put in text here, and it just types of plain text. Well, you actually need to change that to password to actually make it hidden and don't actually make people just read it with you. So I need to refresh this first. So Flakes. Pretty easy, huh? But if you're actually doubting that it's actually good looking, or I mean, if the real password is actually just this kind of is going to the server that knows what it is. It actually knows that because these are just simple characters that you typed into your keyboard, and you just they translated that to a dot so nobody can see it. But the value of letter A, etc., it's still there. So they basically know that, and you don't need to worry about anything about that. So okay, next form will be what shall I will teach you a radio button. What a radio button is actually is if you need a form that can only have one solution, they mostly use a radio button. And how to create that is actually input. Oh, I can't type today. Type radio uncapitalized. Never forget the equals. Name dog. And value is male. The value is male, of course. Sorry if I say that twice. and we just close that, and we say dog mail. Easy, isn't that? And we put a break there, because else if you don't break, you're just going to be next to each other, and we really don't want that. Next one is another type. It's also a radio. Oh my god. Name is dog 2. Value is female. Wait, we don't actually have to name this dog 2, because if it has another value, it will be like an array, so it has multiple variables and one variables tag. If you're a bit familiar with anything, it's just a list. It's coffee and has dark roast, etc. And we have this as a female. So we have a male dog and a bitch dog. Dog female. And we save that. Of course, close this form. And open it up here, because that would be stupid if we forgot that. And we just refresh. See how it actually gives us only one opportunity to click something? So basically what we could do is online, show online, show offline, and we could call this, oh, if we want to do it officially, offline state. I'll actually call it online state, because that would make no sense at all, and real programs would just hit us for it. And I'll just call this show online. And if you can spot it, I actually made this mistake on purpose, and I hope you can spot it and put it in the comments, because I'm just gonna show you guys. I actually made a space here, and that is like not to do in HTML. It's like the stupidest thing you can do ever, because that mostly just shows the value as this. So if you put that in the browser, it shows it as this, and you don't actually want to have that, because it's like the filthiest thing you can do. Oh, I did something wrong there. Seems like I did something wrong, because my body turns red here. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Done. So if we refresh our page again, this shows offline. Oh, we want to show offline, blah 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 blah, and we can actually do a pretty basic thing here. What you can also do is have a checked for a checkbox. So what you're going to do is open another form and put in the input type checkbox. Pretty easy, isn't it? Name. What we're going to do about this? News screen, because we have a pop-up in our awesome login screen. When we log in, we get a new screen which all the things like Facebook says your friend did this, your friend did this, but it's like a pop-up and not like the real deal. So the value is if checked true, and we don't need to forget, and we need to not forget equal sign, and close this. And yeah, that's basically cool. That's basically it. And click in show pop up screen break. Just to show you that the radio and the checkbox are fairly different, not just in visual side, but also in programming side. A radio box in a form can only be used to like just one is always true. So if you don't want to have a one is always true, you need to have a checkbox. You want to have like multiple choices. If you're like, what are your interests? Your skateboarding, guitar playing, gaming, etc. But uh, these are mostly used: are you a girl or a man? Are you male, female, etc. That's why we used to have a female dog or a male dog in here. But yeah, let's go on. I want to show you that. Name anonymous. What you actually want to do is, do you want to log in anonymously? So, of course, anonymous, true. So, do you want? Wait, just make this plain and easy. Login anonymously. Let's save that. So if we open this in our browser, you can actually see that we can both click this. So we want to show the pop-up screen. We already want to be shown online. I typed online twice, but this needs to be offline. So just hence that. I put my but how am I actually going to submit this? Well, I can't press enter if that's like stated, but I'm tapping enter. It doesn't work, and basically that's just very easy. We've got to close this form, so that's pretty stupid. But let's open another form, and we have input type. Was it submit? Let me think. Yes, it was. So we basically have this submit. But we need to state an action here. So we basically need to, if you have one form, you can also just kill all of these, and these will all work. And we need to kill it here. But what we need to do is make this have an action, so it needs to go somewhere. And what the action is mostly a PHP site, so it's HTML underscore submit underscore login .php or just something like that. And we just basically do that. And it also needs a method. It's called method get or method post. So basically we use post for this one, and it always works. So what we're going to do further on is give it a value called login, of course, and close this. So we're going to refresh our browser again. Let's see. I killed it. Wow, I'm so stupid. And just log this over here. Well, you can see that I forgot to BR that. And it just looks stupid. And this looks stupid too. Just kill this BR and come on, open it over there. There. It's a bit of a markup language there. What we can do is we want it to be shown online, blah 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 blah, and now that it sees it, we can't actually log in, but it gets reset after all. It actually searches for this PHP file and puts it up there. And this is actually basically the end of the tutorial. Hopefully I can still get this on YouTube because it's actually pretty long. It's 16 minutes, 17 minutes. So yeah, hope you stuck up with something with this, and I don't mean that like that, by the way. It's just like you learn something like that in Dutch, sorry. And hopefully you see you next time. Goodbye.